And we are live. Howdy, people. It is Wednesday, December the 18th, as my phone says, weather unavailable. Let's wait for the weather to kick in. It is 1 degree Celsius. And it is 8:29 p.m. I originally scheduled my stream for 8 p.m. but I ran into a TTC closure at Eglinton Station, so I decided to make an impromptu video. Originally, I was going all the way downtown to start this, but I decided to change things up when it was taking me forever to get going. I managed to get on a southbound train, and I got off at Yonge and St. Clair. So we're going to head south here for a bit. And look at that, a Line 1 shuttle bus that says southbound on it. But it is very clearly going northbound. They're going to have to update the screen on that. Gertej is here. PB says hello from Montreal. Giggles. Jeanette Morales. Medano 1973. Vivian and Sheena. Maud's in the house. Deborah. Harjot. Mary W. Zach McNally. Alfred. Canada. Carol. Ali. Cam. Jeanette Lowe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. A little bit later than usual for a Wednesday live stream, but what the hell, we're live. And thank you so much for finding the time to tune in. I'm just going to make sure I've got everything on me here. Do the old phone wallet keys pat down. This was not my first choice in places to stream tonight, but we'll make it work. We'll head south down Yonge for a bit, and then at some point I'll turn off. Had a pretty interesting day. I've been making a couple of videos. Worked out. I returned something that was a terrible purchase to begin with. Now we're doing a late live stream. Jennifer Haley is here. Canadian Vasily dropping in. Thank you again for tuning in. Friendly reminder to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and all that fun stuff. I know the last live stream was a very different part of the city than this, at least where I started. We started that one off at a frigid Lake Ontario. Good evening, Carlos R. I'm going to take advantage of this light here and throw my gloves on. Howdy ho, warm fingerinos. Alfred really likes night streams. Well, they're easier to make these days since it gets dark so damn early. In the summertime, we might be looking at blue skies at 8:30 p.m. But it has been dark for a good 4 hours already. Greetings, Leslie King. Johnny, is it cold enough for you? It's only about 0 or 1 degree, so it's not frigid. I'm just noticing they installed this red lane for streetcars and service vehicles along the streetcar tracks here. I guess that's to prevent boneheaded drivers from driving in that lane, something you see happen way too often. Lisa is here. That is sad. Hopefully you are no longer sick, Rob. Hey, it's the Canadian outlet. Van Gambler, $2. Night stream, nice. How you been, Johnny? Thank you, Van Gambler, for the $2 super chat. I've been well. Some kind of medical bed. I've been well, had an interesting day. I made a video that is very different from the usual videos that I make. Then I made a video that is very much like the usual videos that I make. There was a TTC closure. It's only 10 minutes or so, but it's always good to have some extra content in my back pocket. I've had 2 videos about poor TTC service within the last week, although one of them was caused by the BFL garbage truck company. Alfred says massage table? Maybe. It looks pretty complicated. There's Palm Art. Lisa says I either talked more or not at all. Oh, it's I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this video that I made, one of them. I'm gonna edit it and then see if it's okay-ish for this channel. If not, I'll consider it for the Stumbles channel. Maybe I'll make it a Patreon and members exclusive. Maybe I'll sign a deal with Touchstone Pictures or something, and we'll get it up on the big screen. While I was recording that TTC shutdown, I saw 2 kids in Eglinton Station on their e-scooters. Not mechanically pushing them around, but actually using them as electric scooters in the subway station. Call me an angry old man, but I thought that was kind of ridiculous. Not one of those harmless things, let them have fun kind of situation. But apparently the TTC is not operating, or at least it wasn't, between Eglinton and Shepherd Yonge. There was a power outage at Lawrence that brought the system down to its knees. Greetings, Boom Productions. Hope you're doing well, good sir. Vivian says I'm just mellowing in my old age towards kids. Yeah, I like kids. I used to teach kids. I was kind of the good teacher. We had all our students had a Korean teacher and a foreign teacher. And we kind of played good cop, bad cop, because they could get much scarier and yell at them in Korean. So at least with my teachers, that was the arrangement. But I think I took the nice guy act a little too far. I low-key let them away with murder, since I knew they would go home and tell their parents good things about me, and that would filter back to my boss. Besides, when you're just a kid, You're supposed to enjoy yourself and have fun. Greetings, Anna. Dave Petra says hi. Tyler Buffett. As we walk down a quiet Midtown, the southern end of Midtown. Well, that's a nice view of the tower straight ahead. Oh, I reset this camera today. I meant to clear the memory card, but I accidentally reset it to factory settings, so now the zoom is on stupid fast. Peter Bradfield, it's the most wonderful time for a Johnny Strides live stream. My salute to Andy Williams. Well, my salute to you, good sir. Hope all is well on your end, Peter Bradfield. Thank you so much for the $4.99 and merry words that I'm sure are now popping off in people's heads. I maintain that nobody ever wants to hear me sing. Massage Twina. It's amazing when you look up at the second floor. Well, you'll see businesses operating that I think society collectively turns a blind eye to. Lori Green at $20. Holy cow, whoa. There goes a dick face speeding north up Yonge. Thank you, Lori Green, for the super chat. Let's celebrate their 5th super on a live stream. I think YouTube is pushing it with that message, but thank you so much, Lori Green. Cheers to you. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah. Whatever floats your boat, I hope it's a good season for you. Salazar, $5, have an IPA. You know what, Salazar? It's been a while since I've had a drink, and now that they're tax-free at the LCBO, I think I'm due to stock up again. I have no beers in my fridge. That's right, it is a code red emergency. I have 0 beers. I've got tons of hard liquor though. But thank you so much, Salazar. Thank you very much for the $5. Speaking of booze, we're about to walk by the flagship LCBO store. I bought a combo today from Bommy Boys, and my eyes kind of popped. I got a grilled pork sandwich with a large salad, and it came with a drink, and it was like $12. And I was like, are you kidding me? Oh yeah, no tax. But that still won't make this place affordable. Impact Kitchen, home of the $26 bowl of rabbit food. I mean, I guess it was good, but paying restaurant entree prices for fast food, I don't know about that. Lisa says, Bommy Boys ain't it? Hey, they switched their buns out. And they introduced an original banh mi onto the menu that's only $7. So props to them for getting something affordable on the menu. And fixing my one complaint about them, their bread. So, I don't know why my voice screeched like that, but I have reconnected with a former love in Bon Me Boys. Boom Productions, $27.99. Johnny, tech advice. Just got a Christmas present, DJI Pocket 3. You ever use the wide angle lens? Other tips appreciated. Here is some cash to restock the bar fridge. Boom Productions. I think you're really going to notice your video game levels up with the Pocket 3. Congrats on that purchase. And thank you so much for the $27.99. But to answer your question, no, I do not use the wide angle lens. The default lens is wide enough for most uses. Even shooting in like a closed space like my apartment, I find it tends to be wide enough. You can't really get a look. But if you have any questions about the Pocket 3, feel free to shoot me a message. I do get a lot of like tech support kind of questions, and it's kind of overwhelming. And I feel bad that I can't get back to everyone, but you're a longtime viewer and an actual real life friend. So if you have any questions, anything you need to know or want to do, let me know. I'm live streaming with the Pocket 3 right now. Oh, look how pretty this is. Lisa loves tech support questions. I don't mind them, but sometimes you go down that rabbit hole of trying to help someone, and then it's just never ending, question after question after question. Especially when I started showing, I'm just gonna fix my belt of all things. Especially when I first started showing how to, how I did my editing. I got so many questions. My inbox just filled up. So I've kind of stopped showing that kind of thing on my streams. Alright, hopefully my pants aren't falling down anymore. Take off pants and walk into the LCBO, says Zero Nation. Sadly, I feel like I would just fit right in if I did that. That's some of the crowd that probably passes in there. Vivian, I think that was just a funny joke. I'm okay with that comment. Cam says you asked all your tech questions to the Microsoft paperclip. Clippy. Canadian Vasily, God tier for 11 months, extra generous. Thank you, Canadian Vasily. And thank you for bringing me a gift a viewer gave you to give me on my last live stream. You tracked me down in the midst of some hairy weather when I was walking along King Street West. And thank you, Tiana. William says, am I doing something special for New Year's? Hopefully live streaming. And then maybe I'll pop into a bar right after the live stream. In previous years, I've just kind of made a video and gone home, but I think I'm going to try to go out after a live New Year's stream. Tiana says, oh my God. Jennifer Gala, good evening. Hope all is well. Nice crisp air tonight. Clippy is still probably better than our tech support. Gertej, I don't know, but hopefully go live. I think last year I live streamed along with Ken. But that's not really a live stream where I can converse with anyone. The chat goes so crazy. So I will ask people not to snipe me on New Year's, or if they do, just a hi and bye kind of thing. Focus on that stream is going to be insane. Your Nation says it was a joke. Yeah, I can see how it could be misinterpreted though, but I responded to it. Lisa says, super pumped tomorrow is actually Thursday. Hey, it's hump day for you. Regular Monday to Friday folks. Michelle Gray, member for 14 months. Thanks, Johnny, for another great year of some great videos and streams. Looking forward to another great year on watching. Michelle Gray, I believe that message is coming our way from Alberta. Thank you for 14 months of channel membership. It is definitely appreciated, and you're, like everyone else, of course, a valued member of the community. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Lisa says, don't call me regular. Alexa, what are other words for regular? Chris Mills says, working stiffs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced the grass is greener on the other side. I used to hate Monday and Tuesday mornings like the plague. Waking up, going to work. But every day around 4 to 5 p.m. it was like the weight of the world was off my shoulders and I was a free man till the next morning. So like half my day was lived in torment. The other half was wonderful. Well, there's always this kind of rain cloud of work over my head, but the good news is I actually enjoy it. The bad news is there's consequences if I stop. And I truthfully work a lot more now and put more time into it. Jennifer Gallus says her Alexa said she doesn't have another word for regular. Your Alexa doesn't have access to a thesaurus? Shirley says, if retired or you're retired and you love it, congrats. I think if I was retired, I'd want to do this. I'd still want a YouTube. It'd be important to get daily exercise and steps and keep the hamster wheel spinning. I just probably wouldn't do it nearly as often. Camera Walk says, all your videos and live streaming is outstanding and entertainment. Thank you so much. I am just one cog in a giant community of people doing this. Hey, there's some ice skating going on at Ramsden Park. Thank you for yielding, fuckface in the BMW. Pardon my French on that. Vivian says uniform, consistent, and even words for regular. Tim H is here. Good evening, Tim H. And we've hit 554 viewers. Thank you so much, guys. Jelly bean. That's probably my favorite thing to call someone who deserves a foul word thrown in their direction. It just rolls off the tongue so majestically. Carl Roth says, as an investor and as a web designer, you only work 5 hours a day, Monday to Thursday. And Fridays you only work 3 hours. It's 23 hours a week when you used to work 55 when you worked for someone. That's awesome, Carl. The very definition of work smarter, not harder. Joe Smith says, what's your favorite place in the city? I have a short attention span. It changes. But we'll say somewhere downtown because I always gravitate towards downtown. Habitual is a word for regular, says Coleslaw. Yeah, under some context, I'm sure it is. I'll have some habitual unleaded gasoline, please. Andy Woods. Hey man, swearing is A-okay in my books. Just don't be derogatory towards other people unnecessarily. I remember the first few times I dropped an F-bomb in a live stream. People were kind of shocked and I got some angry complaints, and then I was just like, what the hell? I'm tired of censoring myself and not speaking the way I really do. And I think people appreciate it more when you're just yourself. You're not going to please everybody. Oh, there's some people doing some cardio up there, moving pretty good on the treadmill. No Spanx, says I. I do a minute of jump rope every day, and I walk. That's my cardio. But she is moving. I wonder how long she can do that for. I wonder if you guys can even see. That is a good clip. Yeah. Happy Burger. Happy Truffle Burger. Seems like a rather pretentious thing to make a burger out of. Carlos says zoom in on her. Unfortunately, with these gloves, it's hard for me to toggle the zoom off and on. Zach says Leafs down 2-4. That building looks like it should house a gastropub. Shirley says you walk when you can and stop when you can't. Carlos says, have I been to the Crown and Dragon on the right? Negative. Alex says the Leafs are up 4-2. I'm just riding down the sidewalk on my not really a bike, giant e-bike, while on the phone. That seems smart and considerate. So we are at Church Street. To the right is Davenport. To the left, the beginning of Church that will bend south. So where do you guys want me to go? At this point, it's safe to say I'll be riding the TTC back home if it happens to be working when I need its services. Thanks for the info, Boom. I generally avoid anything with truffle in it. Full slot says truffle troublemakers. Hey, it's been a while since I've had a Ken Continuum Burrito Boys sighting. And I'm sure he'll be happy. They've got a new spot open. Guess your right turn signal is broken. Pay all that money for a BMW and you don't have a working turn signal? Surely it's not the driver's brain that doesn't work. Brooke says go to the red light district. I don't think Toronto has one. Back in the day, that would have been like Jarvis and Gerrard. I don't think the city grants licenses for the kind of adult venue that might qualify for that much anymore. So I don't think Toronto really has a red light district. Just kind of walk around, I guess, and look for a neon sign on a second or third floor that says open. I have no idea. It's definitely not Amsterdam. Carlos R says Hooker Harvey's. Well, it got its name from a certain period of time when you may have considered that area a bit of a red light district. Chris Mills says the internet killed that. I don't know. As long as nobody is exploited or trafficked or abused, I think society is willing to look the other way on that stuff. All right, so where are we going? We've made it to Yonge and Bloor. I should do a video of Christmas trees in Toronto. There's not too many publicly, although you could walk around the financial district and find a lot. I didn't know anything was legal, Lisa, but... Hey, I'm all for it as long as people are protected and safe and aren't just working on behalf of somebody else taking advantage of them. But where are we going? Are we going left on Bloor? Are we south down Yonge, right on Bloor? Means utterly free.
I can't tell you the last time.
Michelle says go down the Esplanade. That is a long ways from here. I don't know about that one tonight. No one's telling me where to go. Will Lee went to the red light district in Amsterdam. So did I. There's some bars where you can do some very interesting people watching. Someone says the Harbourfront. Well, there's a festival of lights at the Harbourfront where I might be on Friday night. All right, it looks like South is winning. It's amazing how once you're downtown on Yonge, how much more life pops up. Should we get some Chick-fil-A? Martin Lee says walk to U of T. That would require a right turn at some point. College, Wellesley, one of those streets. Let's let this person turn. Probably the most streamed stretch of street on this channel, and probably for just about every other Toronto live streamer. People going into the brass rail. Lisa says Wellesley. Left at Wellesley or right at Wellesley? There's a GFL truck. Wonder if they've taken out any more streetcar lines. Wonder what happened to the driver of that truck. Carlos says brass rail on a Wednesday night. That's wild. Well, they're open. If they didn't draw a crowd, they wouldn't be open. I don't know if this building is still owned by the Church of Scientology, but they have been sitting on it forever. It's just been a vacant, derelict, boarded up black hole. Peter Bradfield, one of your friends, clients calls it Chick-fil-A. Thank you, Peter Bradfield, for the $1.99. I guess that was Chick-fil-A. There's shiny handmade dumplings. If you're just tuning in, we started at St. Clair. My plan was to take the subway into downtown and cover a different area, but the TTC sent me on a side quest. And one sad side effect of that Scientology building being closed is this screen isn't working. That screen was used in an episode of Kenny vs. Spenny. It was used in the movie Short Circuit. At least I think that was the screen. I always used to look forward to seeing it lit up as a kid to see what was on it. And it has been dark for a while. Whoa, this guy on the e-bike with no lights just kind of swerved in front of that BMW. There's two more geniuses with no lights on their bikes. All right, nothing to see here, folks. Let's keep going. This is Irwin Avenue on the right, Gloucester on the left. Gloucester, kind of like Grosvenor. Those ones that's pronounced a little different than you might think. Lisa says Yonge Street scenes. You could just say Toronto scenes. I still don't know why the hell there's a piece of jagged metal here masquerading as art. Do you guys remember that night walk show that used to, I think it was on Global back in the day? There's a YouTube channel called My Night Walk that replays a lot of those old episodes. And he has the rights to them, and he made a few modern episodes using some of my older footage. He reached out to me and asked if I was okay, and I said sure. There's some Yonge Street scenes happening over there. I don't know if the microphone was picking those up or not. And for the person who asked where the red light district was, you just got to keep your eye out for places like this, I guess. Although the apartment on the third floor looks kind of cool. They got some big plants and some funky mood lighting going on. And they got a great view of some parades every year. I'm sure living there, you get to say you've seen some shit. All right, we're at Wellesley, but the consensus seemed to be to keep just going down Yonge. Look at that spa. Kawaii spa. Kawaii is a word for cute in Japanese. Lisa's always kind of wanted to live above a store like that. It's a great setting for like a TV sitcom. As we look north up Yonge Street, Chris says the massage place up there is incredibly reputable. Oh yeah, eh? Check out the Trustpilot scores. 5 stars. Good evening, Michelle. Gertej became interested in great white sharks in 2004. It's a very interesting tidbit. What is this person doing?
My butthole.
All right. He was dancing a jig up until he appeared on camera. Michelle says, "Where's my scarf?" It's not that cold. It's not that cold, and this old coat, which only has a week and a half left of service until I retire it for my new coat, coinciding with the 24th and 25th, can kind of, that's my sweater underneath it, but the coat itself can come right up too and cover as much as a scarf would. Dude is locking up the PP Pet Store, Church's Chicken. Kieran, $2. Stay safe. Thank you so much for the $2 and the well wishes. I wish that upon everyone. Thank you so much. Whoops. Spin around, you stupid camera. Lisa says it's not that cold when you're moving right now. Yeah, that's the key for me, is just get the legs moving. Last Friday night, I did that live stream from Yorkdale Mall all the way to Yonge and Eglinton, and it was like -7, and with the wind chill, it was way colder than that. Tonight it's like 0 or 1, and there's not much in the way of wind chill. The real feel is probably, hey look, you can see the guy on the right, but you cannot see the guy on the left coming. Turn your lights on, you idiot. You're gonna get turned into a pancake. But yeah, that was cold, but because I was just moving the whole time, borderline power walking, it took a while for my nose to turn into a running faucet. Jeremy Joseph is here. Greetings. Chris says, why are people still listening to dubstep? Yeah, I don't judge people for their music tastes. I literally put on a Discover mix on my streaming and end up skipping pretty much every song until like something stupid like Bo Burnham comes on. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll listen to this. So I am not one to judge others, although Bo Burnham is kind of hilarious. You gotta give me that. But he's honestly showing up so much in my like playlists or the recommendations. Probably because I usually stop and actually listen to his songs instead of just skip over them. Someone says, hey dude to you. Or dudette. I think dude isn't a gender specific word. As Michelle Tanner would always say, cowabunga dudes. Although there is the argument that the dude abides. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Greetings, Smokey. Marcia says, I'm watching you live with your parents in Venezuela. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in. Greetings to you and your folks in Venezuela. There's Hoop Sports Bar and Grill, one of the few businesses you'll see that returned to its old spot. It was in a building that got demolished to make way for this new condo. And a new Hoops opened up right where the old one used to be. Usually businesses are just SOL when that happens. They must have made a deal with the developer. Maybe they were the old building owner. That was part of their terms of selling. Carlton on the left, College on the right. There's the iconic Fran's Diner off in the distance. See, Sean says, been a while since you've seen my stream. I'm walking later this week. I walk every day, my friend. Tomorrow might be a bit of an off day. I made 2 videos today and the stream. Never know, I still might cook something up. Friday, I'll probably stream. If I don't stream Friday, I'll be streaming Saturday. Usually I give myself Saturday nights off. I don't hate what this car is doing because he's getting out of the way and not blocking the intersection. It's not really getting in the way of any pedestrians sitting there. Ooh, is that a potential love connection? Someone time traveled to the future from the past. They must be confused. Do I have an IG? Do I have a WhatsApp? What are they talking about? You've got a computer with a screen on it in your pocket that can tell you just about anything you want to know? Jelly Bean, Johnny the Toronto Man's. He's a joy-walking soul with a Pocket 3 and Apple phone and 2 legs of steel. Lol, sorry, it's cringe. Legs of steel? I will accept calves of steel. I don't know about legs of steel, though. Ain't nobody ever said that, but thank you, Jelly Bean, for the $6.99 and the musical interlude. We'll just call it that. MD says WhatsApp is what foreigners use. Hey, WhatsApp is my primary messaging. Although I don't use it a whole lot. IG, I guess. My problem is I'm not reliable because I've got multiple phones and they've got different WhatsApps. So if I have the wrong phone on me and you're trying to reach out to me, oh well. Like with my mom and brother, I'm in the same group multiple times on multiple accounts. It's like right now I'm live streaming. One of my phones is MIA. So if there's some kind of emergency, that's not the way to get a hold of me. But I guess now that Apple supports RCS, although they support an ancient version of RCS, that might be changing. There's a little bit of holiday cheer over there, not much. There's a skating rink. We've taken a look at that in prior streams. I'll save that for a future stream going back there. Lucky Donkatsu. I'm a big fan of donkats, as they would call it in Korea. That was weird. Did the screen just get really small for you guys for no reason and then go back to full screen? Those guys look like they were gonna have a fight or something. All right, have a good night. There's IKEA. Yeah, I could have done an e-bike stream tonight. It's nice enough. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. You just walk by multiple different people speaking French. There's the kanji queen. Marvin says, do I still ride my e-scooter? I've got a few e-scooters, but I mostly just ride my Movin' Mini folding bike lately. Tiana says we are in France. And if you're in Canada, someone speaks to you in French, you can't really complain. It's kind of an official language.
The look was like so not not good enough for my daughter.
75 topless, bottomless vixens. Vixens. Canadian Vasily, $2. Screen jumping sizes. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Let's hope it stops doing that before, I don't know. I might have to ask the developer why that keeps happening. But thank you, Vasily. Let's hope it calms down and stops jumping like that. There's the Yonge Street warehouse across the street, next to a Jollibee. And we are at TMU University, just on the left at Gould Street. And I'm just going to keep talking so we don't pick up a copyright strike from that song. Carlos R. Well, I know a place where you can go get one. There's Dave's Hot Chicken. We've got the World Food Market on the left, and I'm going to keep talking as we walk by here so we don't pick up a copyright. That's one of the places that's gotten me more copyrights than anywhere else on this channel. George says, yes, it's doing it again. Well, I'm monitoring it. It hasn't happened in a little bit. Hopefully just a speed bump. Cosmos, 12,000 Korean won. Thank you so much, Cosmos. 고맙습니다. Thank you for the 12,000 won. Iman won. No, Iman won is 20,000 won. Man, yeah, I don't know. Well, look at that person just supermaning across the intersection. My ability to speak Korean has dramatically decreased. I think it's a case of if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Hey, Shake Shack. It's pretty busy. Chris Will says it's getting freaky now. Hey, you can't turn at this intersection. Well, you can. Hey, look, it's Toronto's answer to Shibuya. At about 1/10 the size and scale. Dundas Square on the left. Winter glow going on. There's a Ferris wheel, merry-go-round. Oh, hi, how's it going?
I'm good. I'm string sniping you.
Awesome. Sorry, I got my hands are full. Would people in the, good? Would people in the chat know you by anything?
Yes, Kiss.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
But, I created like multiple fake accounts, and your mods don't like me.
oh well.
They don't like me because I keep saying stuff like follow me, self-promote. Sorry.
Oh. No. What? I'll give you a chance to shout yourself out. What do you want to get followed here?
Oh, Two-Faced Lion is my account. It's I'm an I Show Speed. I like do an impersonation of I Show Speed.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, I can pull that up on my Sunday night live stream, and we can take a look at it.
Really?
Get you some followers.
Are you living in Toronto? Or you,
Up at Yonge and Eglinton, Midtown.
you stay here now?
Yeah, I live here full time.
Okay.
Lived here for a
I'll
while.
let you do your thing.
Cool.
Chat. What's up?
Yeah, drop your link in the comments, and I will release it because YouTube
I'm
will
actually live right now.
on YouTube.
Yeah, this is YouTube. So this is like
So what's the handle again?
it's how do I Two-Faced Leon?
Two-Face Leon. 2FACELYON.
Oh yeah.
Well, check it out, guys.
W's in the chat. All right, John.
All right, nice to meet you. Cheers.
out.
Good luck with your channel.
You too.
Friendly viewer, I saw a few super chats come in there. Yahia, the Transit Explorer, member for 19 months. Walk sign is all for all crossings. Vivian Johnson, member for 24 months. Johnny, it is still jumping screen sizes. I'm monitoring the situation. Thank you so much, Yahia, and thank you, Vivian, for all your support. And the Two-Faced Lion, good luck to him with his streaming. I haven't seen it jump in a while, but then again, I was just conversing with that gentleman. I'm going to check in with the developer. He's quite active on Discord. We'll see if we can get an answer to that. There's the Eaton Center on the right. Oh, it just jumped again. It did that weird screen resizing. Reebok shoes. I think that guy just slammed into that lady and she wasn't too happy with it. I'll have to watch the replay of that collision. There's Hai Lao Hot Pot. Uh-oh. Did my stream just freeze? Let me see if I can, Oh, there we go. I think it's back.
Thank you.
It's possible I'm being a little too aggressive with the bitrate that I'm pushing. Because I don't think this problem happened before I jacked up the bitrate, but it's happened a few times in prior streams. To get on the technical side of things, instead of streaming at 6,000 kilobytes per second, I think I've got it ratcheted up to 10,000. Which uses a lot more data, but it keeps the quality intact much more, and I think that is what's causing the software to not be able to handle it. You know what? I think I can change that setting while I'm streaming. Let's see. Yeah, it just went small screen. It stayed there. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna try to. See if we can resolve this. Thank you for your patience. Oh, we're getting low bitrate warnings. My hotspot. I think I have to reset. One sec. Because I believe the third. All right, I'm gonna try to bring this thing back to life. But yeah, Rogers is really shitting the bed upload speed wise. But I'll be back in a second. Thank you for bearing with me. Lisa, $5 for trying. You know what, guys? I can't seem to figure it out. We've had a bit of a meltdown. Hopefully, everything
Well, yes, because you fucking said that shit. And I
will
understand
be okay, but I just have no signal right now at a Bell problem. Like, not a little signal, like virtually no signal. So I think what we're gonna do is just call this one a stream. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I've got some troubleshooting to do, but I want to thank all the mods for their good support. I want to thank all the viewers. I would have loved to keep going. We were having a great stream and a lot of fun, but there's just a really, really low to non-existent upload in this spot, thanks to Bell and Rogers, and I don't know why. But we got a decent stream out of it. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I want to thank everyone who sent support. All costs says this reminds me of when my computer does updates one after another. Thank you, Jennifer Gala. I'll be live, or tomorrow morning there'll be a video at 9 a.m. EST at Premiere, and then I'll go live probably Friday or Saturday night. Thank you so much, guys. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. Sorry for...
C'est moi, ce soir, it's you and me, c'est quoi? Je suis, maybe, the only one I need. Bonjour, j'adore, you're all I want and more. Ça va, au revoir, it's only un, deux, trois. Un, deux, trois. Oh my God, we are the wild ones. We only live once. We wanna feel young. All night long, we don't ever wanna stop. C'est moi, ce soir, it's you and me, c'est quoi? Je suis